Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to do a little bit of experimenting. I was looking online to see how I can make my own highlighters. And I saw a few things, but I just want to try kind of taking those and doing it into my own. So this is the highlighter that I purchased. I believe it was $11. It is Physicians Formula in Translucent Pearl. I am not happy with this at all. It does not work on my cheekbones. It works perfectly on my cupid's bow, my nose, my cheekbones, no. So there's a highlight. I mean, you can see it, but it's not what I was expecting for $11. This, I believe, was like $2. This Maybelline Expert Wear eyeshadow in vanilla. It is a white eyeshadow. This works way better. And when I pair the two, that's what I'm expecting to have. So I put this one. Can you see the difference? This is the Physicians Formula. This one is the Maybelline. And then I put this one on top. And it really gives me that perfect highlight that I personally want. So I'm just going to mix them together so that I don't have to. I always lose this one, so I'm always looking for it. And I just want to put them together so I don't have to worry about having two different things. And then another thing I wanted to do was put together this Mello Cosmetics. Oh, it broke. So it's this, it's in Coco. I'm not sure if it's like an eyeshadow or a highlighter, but it is like a dark brown. So I'm assuming eyeshadow, but it broke. And this is my Melt Cosmetics shade in Dark Matter. It is extremely broken. And I've tried fixing it with alcohol and it just will not stay put, and it goes onto these little magnets that it has on this. So I just want to mix them together and make a new fun color because I just can't throw away my Melt Cosmetics. So I figured I'll just make a new color and use that. Okay, so to get started, I just have this little container. I cleaned it out, dried it. It's nice and clean. Okay, so now I'm going to take a makeup brush and just use the end of it. Actually, I read online that you can use a primer to help keep your highlighter on. This will be like a creamy highlighter. So I use e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. It's a pink color. So I'm just going to just start off with 2 squirts. A little bit does go a long way. And then it said to use a little bit of a face or body lotion. I like this Aveno for my face, and it's fragrance free. So I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of that in there. It said 4 to 5 pumps, but I just want to start off a little bit. And I don't even think I have 4 to 5 pumps in here. Okay, I guess it does not open. There we go. Okay, so it's in there. Just going to kind of mix them together. Okay, and now I want to take this powder. This also broke. It usually lifts up and there's a mirror under here, but it broke, so it's just sitting in there. I'm just going to scrape all of that into my container. Now I'm just going to mix it up. So this is just like baking a cake. You start off with your wet ingredients and then you add your dry ingredients, and it will start to like dough up. But I want this to be nice and smooth, so I'm going to add a little bit more lotion. My primer really does a little bit, goes a long way. Like 2 pumps would be too much for my face. So I'm not going to add any more primer at this time. Okay. Okay, so now it's really moist. Now I'm just going to kind of flatten it out so that I can mix in the vanilla shade. Now vanilla reminds me of like a yellow a little bit, but this is pure white. Okay, now I'm just going to crush that. Just mix it really well. So it kind of reminds me of a lipstick, a melted lipstick at this point. Crush it a little bit more. It's probably best to use a fork with this just to kind of get it nicely mixed together and broken down. Okay, so let's just see what it looks like right now. Okay, so I'm just going to take what's here and let's rub it right here. Oh, that's gorgeous. It's really soft. I'm not sure if you can see it. Okay, let's try here. There we go. It's soft, it's smooth, it's shimmery. It also said you can use like a shimmer spray to add to this. Ooh, I love this. This you can apply on with little or no foundation, and it'll just give you that shine, and it does not look cakey at all. It literally just blends right into my skin. Oh, this is so beautiful. Okay, so there's that. Now I am going to put it back in here, so I need to clean this out, and I will do that. Okay, so my container is nice and clean. Now I'm just going to scrape this back in using, find a brush to use. Okay, so I'm just going to use a regular eyeshadow brush just to help scrape it in. I'm super excited about this. I hope it does not dry out in any way, but it's really beautiful. So it's all out. Now I'm just going to spread it in this pan. Okay, so it's in there. There we go. So look for this in some of my looks that I'll be doing on Instagram. Let's try it again. This is so pretty. You can do it. It's eyeshadow. Beautiful. Thank you guys for watching this portion of it. Now it's time to do the other one. So I cleaned out my little container and let me just drop that in there. This melt is extremely pigmented, so I think that this is going to be enough, and I'm actually going to mix in the rest of this and what I already put in there. So I'm just going to take another clean makeup brush and scrape the edges. See how it sticks to the magnet? It's crazy. I think this is like the only color that does that. And then I'm going to be taking rubbing alcohol instead of the cream. Okay. Look how pigmented this is. and a little bit goes a long way. My lighting is a little bit bright right here, but it is black. Okay, and then I'm just gonna crush this bigger piece. So let me show you what this Mello Cocoa color looked like before I added the black. Okay, now a little bit of rubbing alcohol. I'm gonna put just a few drops in here. It does dry out, so don't worry if you put too much. It'll just take longer to dry. Just gonna add more because there's a lot of powder in here. Okay, so this color is melted together. Like I said, it's going to dry out, so it'll go back into a powder form. Let me show you what it looks like wet. So it's darker. It's a very pretty golden, dark brown color. And it's already dry on my skin. So I just want to clean this, and I'm going to put it back on here because I really like the stack. Oh, there's more. Okay. Okay, so now that my pan is clean, it is clean. This is stained onto here, but there's no powder anywhere else. I'm just going to brush it in. Going to use a clean brush and just pack it in there. I was going to add the remainder of the Mello color, but I think I'm going to keep it because I really like the combo of these two together. You can see, so I'll just keep what's left. This is very creamy. Okay, and you can just kind of pack it down. Makes it nice and smooth. So I'm going to let that dry, and I still have a little bit, kind of a lot left. So I'm just going to take this one that I had the vanilla in, and I'm going to clean it out. Okay, so now it's all clean, and I'm just going to add the rest of it in there because it's such a pretty color. I really don't want to get rid of it. It's a lot prettier than I was expecting it to be. It's very shiny, gold, bronzy. It's probably like a really pretty bronze. It reminds me of those guys you see at the fair that look like trophies, and they move when you pay them or donate money. It's super gorgeous. Okay, so there's that. I'm just going to smooth it out and pack it down. And voila, it's in there, really pretty. So I'm going to let these dry probably for about an hour or two, and then I will swatch these on Instagram. So if you're watching this video, go check out Instagram. I will put the links down below and you can see it on there after it's fully dry. This is it while it's wet still. Actually, here's the swatch. It's already dry. The alcohol dries up really quick, like this, but it's going to take a couple hours for these to fully dry. I would recommend leaving it overnight. So thank you guys for watching. Let me see. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. And I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want any more DIY makeup videos, just let me know in the comments below. Thank you. Bye.